things around.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second down, Jacobs once more. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's back to throw. And he's got Pierce. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Carr. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Able to connect with Jacobs. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for Las Vegas.
Carr to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And he can't get a throw off. He he's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Kwity Paye getting in there and burying him behind the line. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So it's the Colts who are going to get a chance to win it here first as we're back underway in overtime. Taken in at the 3.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Now a first throw here in overtime. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first down 10 at the 40.
Counter play with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Slant to Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go, and in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr, a dump off here to Bolden. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Oh, the slant connects with Davante Adams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacobs again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs. A touchdown run there from a yard out. So it's a win here for the Raiders. And it was Derek Carr, Charles.
I told my boys, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs,